Hello, in this lesson I'm going to go over Hiragana a to ko in a bit more detail. I'm going to give you examples, etc., just to help you really get them into your head. Just a note now, if you're on my website, the trial is completely free. You don't need to sign up or do anything like that. Just need to click on the trial. You can access my worksheets. I actually have revised versions, which same content, they just look a bit better. I've not uploaded them yet, and we'll see when I get around to that. You'll probably view this video in a year and it will still be these ones. But at the top we have the hiragana. With their stroke order, always say this with stroke order, learn the correct stroke order. If you don't do it in that order after learning to write them in that order, whatever, we can't do anything about that, but learn them in the correct stroke order. They're there for a reason. We also have typed versus non-typed. So whenever you see a slash, it means it might look a bit different when it is typed. The one here on the right is typed. The one on the left is still typed, but it's the correct handwritten stroke. So I just wanted to show you both. Okay, we then below have a few words that are really, really common. I say really common, that are written in the hiragana that you are learning, so there won't be any different hiragana. These are all words you can write with the hiragana you know, and they're all N5 words, I believe. If not, they're all basic words. Okay, from lesson 1 to... I'm going to go over this very, very quickly. So from lessons 1 to 10, we study hiragana. From lessons 11 to 20, katakana. Hiragana is a tiny bit more important, so we put that first. As this is lesson 1, let's get started. Each hiragana study session will start with 2 rows of the hiragana chart. So basically every study session we're doing 2 rows of the chart. You can use this to figure out your ideal study pace. So, you know, if you're finding like, oh, this is really, really easy, maybe you could do lesson 1 and lesson 2 in a week. If you're finding it really difficult, maybe you just want to do lesson 1 one week, lesson 2 the next week. If you're still finding that difficult, maybe maybe you're like me and you just find languages quite hard. You could do lesson 1 over 2 weeks, over 3 weeks, over however long it takes you, basically. But yeah. You'll see the hiragana in both a handwritten and typed font because they can look a bit different. Most look generally the same, but some people, it's like English. There are so many fonts, everyone has different handwriting, and it's not really something you think about if it's your first language. Like, oh yeah, they can, like, fonts can look really, really different. So I've kind of just chosen a few different fonts for this website just to get you used to seeing different fonts. At the very top of the page, you'll see a worksheet image. Yep, I've just shown you that. At the bottom, there's usually a game. I can't promise they're fun games. I'm really sorry. When it comes to learning hiragana, new words, Japanese, one of the best methods, and I hate this, is just writing it down a million times. I also recommend apps, just get some phone apps and things like that, just anything that you can do to make it more fun. The games won't be able to replace this, but they'll give you a small break from it. I'm always a really big fan of really annoying games, and I hate playing them. Like, even childish games as a beginner can be so good. Because they're usually catchy and they're usually like, you hate them. I absolutely hated playing them, but I can think of one that just had this like song or this tune and it got in my head and it did work. So yeah. Okay, row A to O. Here you're going to see a very, very overwhelming to some row of characters and just kind of the stroke order, how they are written. Below that, you'll see them typed. This is useful to some people, seeing them written, because sometimes just looking at 1, 2, 3 on a sheet, you might be like, how do I write this still? So here is the animation of them being written. Below, all of these characters generally look pretty similar when typed. The main thing I'll point out with these ones is A and O. You just kind of need to be aware that they look quite similar. So that was A, I, U, E, O. They are the first line of the hiragana chart. We then have ka, ki, ku, ke, ko. Similar to the alphabet, the hiragana chart does have an order, so you want to kind of learn it in that order. Ka, ki, ku, ke, ko. Second row of the hiragana chart. Main ones I can think of here that look different typed are ki. You can actually see it doesn't have that little fourth stroke, it's all joined up, and that's pretty much it for that one. You can play a sequencing game. I don't know why I made this one. It's actually quite hard. Why did I press key there? I went straight for the one next to it. Where is it? U, or the idea is you do it in order. When it's on the last, so every time you complete a round, you get less time. I find the last one really hard. It's doable, but it is quite fast paced. Okay, so let's very quickly go through these characters just individually. So this character here is A. It's the first character of the Hiragana chat. A. Oh my gosh. This character is I. I. U. U. E. E. O. O. Ka. Ka. Ki. Ki. Ku. Ku. Ke. Ke. Ko. Ko. I'm going to show you a character and I want you to tell me what the character is. You will have about a second or two before I reveal it. Okay, let's go. E. Ko. Ki. O. Ku. U. Ka. A. Ke. I. Okay, now we're going to do a reading test. I have a word displayed here, for example, aoi. I want you to try and read it. I will give you maybe like 3 or 4 seconds, depending on the word, to have a go at reading it, and then I will reveal the answer at the bottom here with reading. Aoi. The meaning will be to the side, blue. That will always be displayed in case you're interested in the meaning or in case you might know the word, or I don't know. All the words that are on here are words that you will be learning as a beginner. That doesn't mean you need to know them right now. For me, all the words that are on my word list are the ones that you need to know right now. But if you learn these whilst you're practicing, great. If you don't worry. If they're not on the word list, they're not ones that I'm going to use in class straight away. So let's go. Ie, house. Ie, no. No. Iku, to go. Koko, here. Ue, above. Eki, station. Aki, autumn. Kuko, airport. Koko, high school. Koe, voice. Ike, pond. Kau, to buy. Ekaku, to draw. Kaku, to read. Kiku, to listen. Okay, that is all for today. I'm really sorry, towards the end my throat's gotten really sore. I've done tons of lessons today, so I'll leave it there. If you need to go back and watch this through, again, go ahead. You can also find worksheets on my website, and yeah, I will see you next time.